How's it going, boys? Johnny Superb Man here, and it's time for another trading day. That's right. Alright, it's nice and early. There's still a day and 16 hours left on all these cards, but still, that's just the time I put it up for. Alright, so I've already gone through and I've taken out all the troll trades. Alright, I knew there was going to be some, and there was. But a lot of you guys were saying, Johnny, don't do that because we want you to see, we want you to be surprised when you see certain trades. Boys, I just went through and looked for, like, one-off trading cards. I didn't even look at the trades. I just watched. If I went to Radulov, right? I just went down to delay, and I just looked at the delay offer, alright? And I would just quickly, like, do this if I saw more than one card. If I saw only one card, then I would look at the trade quickly, alright? And if it was a training card, I would reject it. But don't worry, I've taken out the training cards, alright? But I didn't look at any EA puck amounts or any combination of players, okay? I quickly went through, so don't worry, alright? It was just, you know, the single off troll trades that I had to get out of there, okay? So first off, and again, we're going to be doing the same thing where I break it up and put a lot of clips into one video so that I don't lose anything, alright? But we're going to see how many we can get done. I want to see if I can get it all into one video this time, alright? So let's not waste any more time. We got Alexander Radulov, only 4 trades for him. I'm sure there was like 25, but you know what, after I skimmed it down a little bit. So we got Johansson and Zubris, not bad. Considering overalls, but I'm gonna hold on to that. No, I'm not interested in either of those players. And remember, I'm looking for pucks. That was my main thing. All right, Hansen, Gillis, and Hunwick. No, thank you. Reject offer. All right, Tangrady and Base. 400 pucks. No, thank you. Reject that. All right, Steckel, Bozak, and Ebbett, and 500 pucks. I mean, technically, it's good. But I'd still rather not. Reject offer. Alright, so we got nothing for Radulov, but he's still up for another day and 15 hours, and his current bid is 600. So hopefully I get a little bit for him. Alright, that's what I mean. I put them all up for 50 because even if I don't get these guys traded with you, I'm still going to sell them because I'm trying to get as many pucks as I can right now. Alright, next, Tim Gleason. He's only got 1 trade. Alright, so let's see what we got here. Wow, we got 7,000 EA pucks for Tim Gleason. And who are the players? Dougie Hamilton... Oh, look at these. They're like the young guns, right? Yeah, Dougie Hamilton, Hunter Shinkaruk, Lazar, who we drafted in our GM mode commentary. I don't know if he's an actual good prospect or not. And Sam Reinhart. All these youngin' guys. I would have said yes just for the EA pucks for Tim Gleason. All right, so yeah, I'll accept that. But those 4 little players as well, hell yeah, that's a good deal. And Gleason only had 1, right? Delay, yeah, he only had 1 trade offer, so hang on. Go back in there. Gleason, accept that offer. Yes, I like that offer. Alright, so thank you very much. There you go. Send all to my collection. I don't believe I had any of these guys. Let's see, maybe Dougie Hamilton. No, I didn't have any of those guys. Awesome, so I can make like a minor league team setup as well. That's cool. Alright, let's keep going here. Sean Horkoff. We got 4 trade requests, alright? So, the first one, we got Olli Jokinen, Devin Setaguchi, Robin Lehner, and 1,000 EA pucks, basically. I would accept that, so I'm going to delay that offer. Martin B. Ron and 200. No, we can reject that offer. Clifford, Hagelin, who should be faster, but still. Mankari and Lashoff. Some players there I don't have, but I'm looking for pucks. That first trade was better than this. So reject that offer. Tim Brent and 200 pucks. No, reject that offer. Alright, so I'm definitely going to take that first deal. That was good. Sean Horkoff, I mean, he's not a bad player, but I know I'm never going to use him. Olli Jokinen is kind of like the same, just not as good in the defensive category. Setaguchi's got some speed. Robin Lehner's a young prospect, and the EA pucks, so hell yeah, I'll accept that. Accept that offer. Alright, very nice. Alright, do we want to end this just yet? I think I'll do one more trade. Hang on. Send all to my collection. I think I had Setaguchi already. No, I didn't. Alright, so yeah, that was a good trade then. 3 players that I didn't have, and some pucks. Next is Nathan Horton. Let's do Kyle Turris, and then we'll start the next one with Nathan Horton, alright? Kyle Turris for Christian Ehrhoff. That's actually not that bad. I may have to think about that. Delay offer. Kyle Turris for 2,000 and Spalling. I don't know, actually. Delay that. Okay, there's only 2 of them there. Do I want to not even take either of those? Because Turris is actually not a bad player. 87 for skating. Christian Ehrhoff, though, is much better. I think I can get more for Ehrhoff. And what was the other one again? Delay offer, 2,000 pucks. Not a nothing player, though. Spalling, I'm sure maybe there'd be some Predator fan out there who'd be interested in him. But it's basically Ehrhoff for 2,000 pucks for Kyle Turris. You know what? I think I go for Ehrhoff because he was a really good skater. And he might actually just be somebody that I want to use on my team. I always like quick skating defensemen. And he's well-rounded. So you know what? Yeah, I'll take Ehrhoff for this. No pucks here, but the straight-up player trade, I like that. So accept that offer. All right, so boys, again, I'm going to get many clips and get them into one video, send all to my collection. All right, so again, this video's not over, but we're just going to switch over to the next clip. All right, so we're still here. Next on the list, we got Nathan Horton, 17 trade requests. All right, and remember, there's no single off training cards, or maybe still a few troll trades in there, but I'm just saying. So Yaroslav Halak and Ryan Malone, not bad, but I already have a goalie, and I'm not looking in for either of those players, and there's no pucks, so I'm actually just going to reject that offer right away. All right, Saku Koivu and the Wick with no pucks. Nah, it's kind of useless to me. Reject that offer. All right, Wayne Simmons, Couturier, Braden Shen, and Ryan Clough. I already have Couturier, but Simmons and Braden Shen and 2,000 pucks and Ryan Clough, possible. All right, I'll just leave it there for now, but I think I would reject that anyway. So, but we'll keep it here for now. Delay offer. Tim Connolly, Langenbrunner, 2 Langenbrunners, and Arnott. No, I can reject that offer. All right, Ryan Callahan, who's been switched to Ottawa. Kobe Armstrong, Tootin, and Robin Lehner with no pucks. I can reject that offer. All right, Dan Boyle, who's a great skating defenseman. Niskanen, who's a great skating defenseman. Suter, all right, who's great overall. And UC Jokinen, and 2,000 pucks. That's not bad. I'll delay that offer. That's not that bad. 5,000 pucks. James Van Riemsdyk. He's on Colorado, but still, I don't have him. Shattenkirk, who would be a good defenseman, and Ekman Larson, and 5,000 pucks, so I think that's the best deal so far. Delay that offer. All right, Louis Eriksson and 7,000 pucks. That's not that bad, actually, considering Louis Eriksson is pretty good offensively compared to Horton. He's not as good as a checker or defender, but offensively he's better, and I get a lot of pucks there as well. I'll delay that offer. All right, Giordano and Carlson. It's not bad, but there's better trades on the table, so I'm going to reject that offer. All right, reject that offer. Campbell, Bouchard, Mazzaros. That's actually a pretty good deal considering 4,000 pucks, but there's better trades on the deal. Yeah, there's better trades on the table right now, so I'm going to reject that offer. All right, Corey Schneider and Mitchell on 1,000. No, I don't like that. Reject that offer. Patrice Bergeron, Sergei Kostitsyn, Patrick Hornqvist. I can get Kyle Turris back and 1,000. It's pretty good considering Bergeron is pretty similar to Horton. All right, so I'll delay that offer. All right, we actually have a lot of good offers here for Horton. It's going to be hard to distinguish which one I should go after. Nabokov, Hodgson, only 500 pucks. Reject offer. It's a lot easier though to reject a lot of these though. Reject that offer. I know I want to reject that. Matt Stajan, Jason Pominville, Dan Girardi, and Brad Richards, and 3,000 for Nathan Horton. Delay that offer. I'm getting a lot of good deals here for Horton. Bergeron, Clarkson, and nope, reject that offer. All right, so we went through it all there. How many left do we have? We have 6 to go through. All right, so yeah, we got some good deals here for Nathan Horton. Simmons, Couturier, Shen, Clough, and 2,000 bucks. All right, that one I think I can delete. In fact, I know I'm going to delete this one. Reject offer. All right, there was better ones. Dan Boyle, Niskanen, Suter, Jokinen, and 2,000. All right, so that one's not bad. I'm just going to leave this here for now. Delay. All right, JVR, Shattenkirk, and Ekman Larson, and 5,000 pucks. All right, so that one beats the previous one, so we know. All right, so JVR deal is the leader right now. Delay offer. All right, now JVR and Shattenkirk and 5,000, or Louis Eriksson and 7,000. Very interesting. All right, so I'm going to delay that offer again because that one's a good one. Patrice Bergeron, Kostitsyn, Hornqvist, and Turris, but no pucks. I'm going to delete this one. I don't need this one. All right, I'm going to reject that offer. All right, yes, I'm going to reject that offer. Stajan, Pominville, all right, Girardi, and Brad Richards. Technically, they're not as... I like Pominville. He's better offensively than Horton. He's not as good as a checker and defender. That's why his overall is not as high. But he's a faster skater, better hands, and not as good as a shot, but faster skater, better hands. Dan Girardi, he's a pretty good defenseman. All right, and Brad Richards, he's got that name that I'm sure a Ranger fan would want. And you're getting 3,000 EA pucks as well. Delay that offer. All right, so this is hard. This is hard. I have a legitimate good, like a few good legitimate deals here. All right. Now, Dan Boyle, I can delete this one. I know I don't want this one anymore. Reject that offer, all right? Now, JVR and Shattenkirk. It's not Ekman Larson because I already have Ekman Larson. We got to go through this again, all right? JVR and Shattenkirk and 5,000, all right, delay. Louis Eriksson and 7,000, all right, delay. Or Pominville and Richards and 3,000. That's basically what it comes down to here, all right? Ah, man. That is hard. They're all very beneficial in like all their own little ways, you know. JVR I would love because I don't have a JVR yet, and Shattenkirk is good too. So I mean, you could say JVR. I'd say Brad Richards has more of a trade value than JVR. Shattenkirk I'd say has more of a trade value than Girardi. All right, who was that third guy in that deal though? I forget who the third guy is, but you get 5,000 pucks with this one. Delay offer, all right? Here with Louis Eriksson, you might get somebody back who you could use just as Nathan Horton, all right? But you're also getting 7,000 pucks with him. So that's really good right there, all right? And here you're getting 3,000 pucks, all right? But Pominville could be just as good as JVR, all right? Richards could be just as good as... what's his name? Oh, man, I'm forgetting the players. There's so many here. There's that other defenseman. Hang on, I got to go back into it. Shattenkirk, right? Yeah, so, man, this is hard. Like, Pominville, I'd say, is better than JVR, all right? Richards and Girardi would be better than Shattenkirk, all right? Or Richards better than Shattenkirk, Girardi better than, or similar than Ekman Larson, all right? And then 5,000 pucks, which is better than 3,000, all right? But you get the better players in the other deal. Here, you only get one player, but you're getting 7,000 pucks as well, and the player is better than all the other players in the deals. All right, and here, oh, man, I don't know what to do. I think this one is the best. Even though you get the least amount of pucks, you're getting... I want pucks, though. No, you know what? Delay offer. I'm going for one of the first two. I'm going for one of the first two. All right? I know, this one's hard, boys. I know, I've spent a lot of time on this deal. All right? JVR, Shattenkirk, and 5,000... All right, so basically, man, or Louis Eriksson in 7,000. Louis Eriksson in 7,000. You know what I'm going to do? Delay offer. I'm going with Louis Eriksson in 7,000. Yeah, I'm accepting this deal. There's going to be people out there who say, no, the other ones were better. I'm going for EA pucks right now, and Louis Eriksson can, like, play for my team. He's good enough to play on my team. All right, send all to my collection. And I think I could, if I wanted to, I could trade him and get similar value for him, just the same as Nathan Horton. All right, in my opinion. So I don't want to lose that because that was an epic little trade there. So again, we're going to switch over to the next video. All right, so we are back, all right, coming off fresh off that Nathan Horton deal. That was big. A lot of good trades for that Nathan Horton one, all right? I'm not saying that the other ones weren't as good. I'm just saying I like that Louis Eriksson in 7,000, all right? Now we're up to 23,000 EA pucks, which is good. I'm getting back into the range where I can buy some good players again, which I'm looking forward to. All right, so next on the list was Burmistrov, I think. No trades for him. Or we already took care of him, I can't remember. Next, Keith Ballard. All right, so we only have one trade for Keith Ballard. What do we have? We have Kyle Chipchura, Hansen, who's got great speed. Hansen's got 88 for skating. I think I might just take that because Hansen, I think you'd get more than Keith Ballard, and I'm getting 1,000 pucks. Yeah, I'm going to accept that. I like players with really good speed, you know what I mean? Not to use, but I feel like there's always going to be some person out there who wants to jack up their fourth line with like a Hansen, who's a perfect grinder. He's a right-wing grinder. Yeah, that's perfect. Send all to my collection. And Keith Ballard is nothing special. And I got 1,000 EA pucks from it as well. All right, so we're up to 24,000 now. Next on the list, Thomas Plekanec. All right, so is there some Hab fan out there who would want him? Paye, Ference, Matt Molson, and Biron, and 1,000. I'm going to just straight up reject that. All right, don't want that trade at all. Allen, and a name I can't pronounce. Not enough pucks either. Reject that. Connolly, Boland. Boland is not bad. Boland's not bad. He's like the defensive equivalent. He's same speed, but just better in the defensive category. But still, no pucks. No, I'm going to reject that deal. I know I can reject these deals. I know I don't want them. Rundbland, Gardner, who I still don't have. I've wanted him for a long time. Jokenheck, Brewer, and 2,000 pucks, which ain't bad, but I thought Plekanec's what? He'd be like the third or fourth most valuable Montreal Canadian behind Price, Subban, and Markov, maybe? Fourth or fifth. I don't know. Hang on, I'll delay that offer. Delay that offer. Steckel, Luke Shen, Sam Gagner, Cogliano. Ooh, this might be a good one because Cogliano's got that 92 for speed. Sam Gagner, he's pretty good. I mean, he's not the greatest. Luke Shen, I don't have Luke Shen. David Steckel, who's nothing, but then 2,000 pucks as well. Delay offer. Yeah, there was 2 deals right there. All right, so hang on. Let me see this again. Plekanec. All right, so I had 2,000 in the other one. You have 2,500 in this one. The other one, you had better players like, I'd say Cogliano would go more than Brewer. Gagner would go more than Heck. Gardner and Shen, I'd say, would go around the same. You might even get more for Gardner. And then Rundbland would go for more than, I forget the other guy. Hang on, delay. Yeah, Rundbland would go for more than Steckel. But I think Cogliano with his 92 skating would go for a lot. Yeah, I'm going to accept this one. Accept this offer. All right, Shen, Gagner, Steckel, Cogliano, and 2,000 pucks for Plekanec. All right. Not the greatest deal. You know, I was actually kind of expecting a little bit more for Plekanec in the way of pucks. Man, I cannot talk right now. Send all to my collection. Jeez, calm down here, man. I'm tripping all over my words here. All right, so we're at 26,000. All right, so the next one is the Nuge. Now, I want to, you know what, because if I string together, I'm still going to 20 minutes already, kind of. We're around 16 minutes. If I do the Nuge, it'll be a good, like, 7 minutes. So let's start, because it's going to be multiple videos now, just not multiple clips. Let's start with the Nuge in the next video, okay? We still have some time, though. We can go with Elliott right now. What's this trade? Okay, so we can still get Jake Gardner. Eric Johnson. Oh, this is a good deal. I'm going to accept this. Yeah, Antoine. Is that Antoine? Andrew Brunette. I don't know why I thought it was Antoine. Andrew Brunette and Gilbert Brulé, who's got some pretty good speed. And only 500 pucks. Was that the only deal? Yeah, I think that was the only deal. I'm going to accept that just for, what's his name? Johnson and Gardner. I can finally get my hands on a Gardner. And you know what? Eric, even though he's on the Washington Capitals, he's a really good defenseman. 89 for checking at 85 speed. That's really good. Accept that offer. Hell yeah. Elliott, yes, accept offer. And I let you know that Elliott that I sold you had training in him. I didn't put it into him. I bought him like that, but I let you know. Send all to my collection. All right, so there you go. Finally got a Jake Gardner on my team. Very nice. All right, so we'll do one more. All right, we'll do 2 more. We'll do Sammy Salo and Nick Kuhlman. All right, so Sammy Salo, we got Steve Ott, Kyle Wilson, and 400 pucks. You know what? I'm going to accept that just for Steve Ott. Why not? Accept offer. And there was only one trade there for Sammy Salo. All right. So that was a nice quick one. Take care of that. Send all to my collection. All right. Now we'll finish off with Nikolai Kuhlman. He's got 3 trades. All right. So first we have a bunch of AHL players and 500 pucks. I'm going to reject that right away. Next we have Dubnyk, Jeffrion, Dwight King, and Kyle Wellwood, and 1,000. I'm going to reject that offer. I'm not looking for players. I'm looking for pucks, remember. Reject that offer. All right, and here, Ryan Malone and Ryan Whitney, or Ray Whitney, sorry. I'd rather keep Nick Kuhlman for that, so reject that offer straight up right there. All right, so yeah, we're going to end this video right here, and starting in the next video, we're going to start with Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, who has 22 trade requests. All right, boys? So I'll see you in the next video.